New South Wales police say pub goers are out of control and something must be done now to stop the violence. To push its point, the police union has released graphic footage of alcohol-fuelled street brawls in Wollongong. It wants earlier closing times for pubs and clubs across the state and restrictions on the sale of high alcohol drinks. And police say politicians are ignoring the facts about alcohol-related violence and they're determined to make it an election issue. Here's state political reporter Matt Wordsworth.
It's only a few minutes long, but is sickening to watch. Police have compiled the DVD to show how the streets of Wollongong transform when alcohol takes over. Some of it is too disturbing to show, but all too common for emergency services.
It's just absolutely disgusting, and what we need is obviously the government to come on board and start to take alcohol-related violence seriously.
Scott Webber says the name and shame list of violent venues hasn't done enough. He notes the recent trial in Newcastle of 3 a.m. closing and 1 a.m. lockouts resulted in a 30% drop in assaults and wants that trialled across the state.
We're only affecting 320 licensed premises, but how many people are we saving? How many people aren't going in the back of a paddy wagon? How many people aren't going to hospital? And how many lives are we going to save?
Religious leaders called on both leaders to adopt the idea at an election forum earlier this week, but got the same response.
I don't think a one-size-fits-all approach works.
I don't believe one size fits all in relation to this.
Sydney Lord Mayor Clover Moore is also locked in battle with the state government. She says new laws mean council has been blocked from using police data when considering development applications from pubs and clubs.
Minister Kelly has just succumbed to pressure from vested interests in the liquor industry.
The Premier says it's old news.
The decision was taken on the 14th of December. I recall distinctly media reports about it at the time. I'm really not sure why the Lord Mayor is raising this now.
But her own side isn't helping. This from Planning Minister Tony Kelly.
I was bringing this in at a time when there are no violent hotels left in the city.
He later said he meant there were none left on the most violent list. And remember this ad promising to use legislation to cap fees and charges.
It will be the law.
Well, the Transport Minister said this yesterday.
Legislating for projects is no means of guaranteeing these things.
It's now become a coalition ad. Matt Wordsworth, ABC News.